Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 17 of my Alien Encounters Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is Thursday night. It's a little later in the evening. Eric is feeding Bob 2 a treat. He's Bob 2 because the original Bob is in his older sister's home. And Eric got a promotion at the end of the last part, so he did manage to get his first breakthrough when he came home from work. But I'm going to have him do some more reading, and I took a look at his skills, and he does not have any herbalism skills, so that's a good one for him just to do a little bit of reading. I find herbalism comes with outdoor retreat, and it's not one that I have actually completed very often, but I'm finding it more useful now that I have Jungle Adventures, because if you get the herbalism skill, you can make 2 remedies, I think they're called, from outdoor retreat that are helpful with Jungle Adventures. There's a bug repellent or an insect repellent, whichever it's called, and also the deodorizing cream, which of course you can buy the waterfall in a bottle and you don't need that. But if you're not level 5, which is the max of the Salvadoradian culture skill, which is one of the 2 skills that comes with Jungle Adventures, then you have to wait for the waterfalls in a bottle to be on the table, the vendor tables, to be able to buy them. If you do get to level 5, they are something you can buy upfront from the secret wares menu. So I usually find that a handy thing to do. And he is indeed level 5 of the Salvadoradian culture. I don't know that we're going to go to, whether we'll go to Salvadorada. That's not really one of the goals of this Let's Play, but he went in his teens a couple of times with his siblings. So I actually want her to come in here and rally the troops, because I noticed they were both hungry and tired. So I figured we would let them get that looked at. And it really doesn't look like his abduction took. In that I don't think he's pregnant. So keep our fingers crossed that it'll happen again. I'm not sure that'll happen in this part because we didn't go with him to work, so we didn't do the contact aliens interaction. And but I did at the end of the last part buy look, Bob's case needs to be cleaned. We should clean it. We're going to clean his habitat. Oh, look, he had his 12th breakthrough, and he wrote down an idea for a ghost goose serum. Click on the notebook button at the top of the phone menu to learn more about it. So we're going to go click on him, click on the phone, and here is the notebook as I have shown before. And it is under, of course, the serums, so ghost goo. It requires 3 mushrooms, which he has, so because it shows here whether you have them in your inventory or not. So that's why the scientists actually need to have quite a bit in their inventory, because they need a lot of things for the scientist's career, for when they go and they have to make serums. And of course they need the crystals and the metals for making inventions. So he is busy reading that book. Let's check in on she wants to view a piece of art, and she needs to make some, what is she even doing? Browsing the web. So why don't you actually come over here, and why don't you go, I'm going to have her go and stargaze, which is an interaction that comes with outdoor retreat. So that'll make her inspired. And then I'm going to have her do a painting and hope that it is a masterpiece. I think we're not going to go to the chalet right now. Maybe we'll do that sometime if we don't have any kids. And I did ask for aliens, and I have a few more that I have added to the world. I'm still looking for a couple of more, particularly now probably some single young adults. So, and they can be siblings. Just so that in case we don't have any luck with the alien babies, there's more single young adult aliens that Eric can meet and marry someone that way. But so I will go over them all at one point once I've completed. And if I don't, I might just add a couple myself if I need to. So you are already, the reason I actually really like the stargazing or the cloud gazing is because it's like pretty instant that you get the boost. And look, it's 6 hours. It's really, really long because you can get inspired obviously from having thoughtful shower, but you have to take the full shower for it to kick in. And if you have spa day and there's 3 different yoga routines you can do, and one will make you inspired, another one will make you focused, and the other energized. And it's longer. It's 8 hours, but you have to do the full routine to get the benefit of it. So it's good, but only does so much. So we had him working on these excellent artifacts, and I'm going to have him authenticate that one. Since he's already got his let me see, he's reached level 4. Since he's already got his breakthrough on that, I'm going to just let them sort of do their own thing. She's going to do some painting. He's going to do some authenticating of artifacts. I'm sure you don't really need to see that. I'll be back in the morning when it is time for Eric to go to work. And if something happens, I'll be back for that. But otherwise, I'll be back when he goes to work. Well, Eric's at work. He has his usual message that popped out, and I think they're all reacting to his presence because of his good reputation, I guess. So he has to invent the electroflux wormhole generator, which is another way to try and contact aliens, but you can't travel through it till you get to level 10 of the scientist's career. So let's look. We need to discuss work with Jolene, and luckily they're all out here. And I can still, at some point, I'm going to remember them. So we need to discuss work with her. So let's take a look. And why do we need to ask? I'm going to ask her about her career. But why? I don't really know. And no, we're not going to do a pickup line with her. You need to maybe marry an alien. Flirt? He seems to be flirt. He's not even flirty. I don't understand this. So we need to discuss work. That's what we need to do with her. Not any of the things. We'll ask about her day, because I'm still looking for discuss work. Everybody else is finally dispersing and going in. The only one who was there was the receptionist. Discuss interest, debate about aliens, discuss work. There we go. Okay, hey. I don't know why you're going around there. I didn't. You ignored me. Let's try this again, and I'm pausing it, as you can see this time, because they're wandering away, and I don't want them to, since they didn't actually do what I wanted. There you go. Try discussing work like I asked. Let's see how many parts or what this electroflux wormhole generator requires. Invent device. 2 uncommon metals and crystals and any elements. Well, one thing I have noticed, at least in the past, is that I cannot clone elements on here. I can only clone the, see, it doesn't let you put that on there. You can't clone the elements. So that's the one, I think there's the 2 different types. I don't know if I've been putting it in their element thing at home, because one of my goals is to try and complete the element collection, and I'm going to be using 2 of them up. But they're common, so hopefully they're easy enough to get. That's uncommon. So I am going to actually take some time to do some cloning. And hopefully we have more luck than we did the last time, because I kept getting things that it kept going wrong and not actually cloning what I wanted. So it would be nice if I didn't have that happen this time. So we're going to try cloning that. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to make the serum that they want to... Oh, actually, no, that's not right. We want to do a tainted serum, rose perfume. Failure. There we go. That didn't work. Let's try again. Well, let's try again when you make your, hopefully, tainted serum that you need to do. If we have to, we'll mind control coworkers to change outfits. But what I really would like to do is try and make this, is this uncommon? That's uncommon too. So he got that. I just want doubles. I don't want to, look at all these. These are all uncommon. So this one makes you a temporary night owl. Interesting. Yay! It worked that time. Perfect. Let's try that again. Does it tell you when you hover over it? Oh, it goes. It boosts logic, mental, and skill gain and recharges the hunger need. Twice in a row! Thank you. Let's try that again. By being greedy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these ones out because I don't want them to be used. Because I know that they're uncommon. He has actually quite a few uncommon, but I don't want to lose the, because it doesn't say which ones they'll use on you. So because they're uncommon, they could use them when I'm crafting. That's common. And I don't want to use it since I haven't made any doubles of them. That's common, rare, common, rare, common. Keep looking. I probably should clear a lot of these out. Those are the ones I just made that were uncommon. And that's also common. Now I need to find my uncommon. I have 3 uncommon of that, so that's good. So maybe let me just make sure I don't have anything else that's uncommon in my inventory that I wouldn't. Well, we do. We have that, so I'll just stick it there. I can actually try and clone it right now. It's rare. He's got quite a few crystals in his inventory. That's an uncommon one, so we're going to take that one out. Oh, and that's uncommon. He has quite a few uncommon ones in his inventory. So I'm just taking one out because if it uses the other one, it's okay because we already have a double that we've taken out. But that's common. I don't know that he has the uncommon metals so much. It looks like he only has those. Oh no, that's uncommon. So I place, and that's the one that I'm okay with them using because we already have doubles of it. Yep, this is what I do because I like to collect. So we are going to now invent that. Oh, we can't. We don't have. Do they have to be different? No, they can't have to be different. Or maybe they do have to be different. Let's try. Let's take that and put that there. And let's try cloning that one. And let's see what happens. We're going to have a success again. Yay, we had success. Perfect. So we must have something else uncommon in our inventory that I'm not aware of in terms of the crystals. Because it's, I don't know. Oh well. Yeah. Uncommon metal. Is that not a metal? Is it not recognizing that? We'll try it again. Clone object. I thought we had an uncommon metal that we found. Is that not a metal? It says it's uncommon. Maybe it's not recognizing it as uncommon and that's the issue, not so much that. Which is odd, I have to say. There we go. Now let's try this. Invent. Yay, we can do it. So it doesn't seem to be recognizing that this solarium, which looks like a metal to me and not like a crystal, because the crystals all look like this. So yeah, I'm wondering if that's a glitch. But anyways, we're gonna try inventing this. We're not having much luck so far with success on this day, but I would think that this Electrolux wormhole generator should at least bring us up like to just below the middle, I would hope, because it's a pretty big task. And I realized never did anything with Sylvia in terms of what I want her to work on. So I'm going to have her work on mixology. She's already constantly making drinks. She may as well have the ability to make better drinks that are worth more. So let's go a little fast while he's doing his inventing here and see how it goes. I'm just curious what his relationship is. Oh, it's not really showing me. Sometimes when you hover over it, it shows you, but maybe it's because he's actually working on it, it's not showing. We'll have to see when he stops. If I remember. Because then after we do that, we're going to have to go have a deep conversation with Arabella Michaels. So, and we need to clone a plant. So yay, we invented it. So we're going to put that in our inventory. And we need to clone a plant. So we have to take this out and put it in our inventory. And pick a plant that we want to clone. I know last time I cloned the plasma fruit. And I think I didn't have a lot of luck. It took me a few goes before I got that, I remember. So let me find a plant maybe that they'll clone more easily. Let's try that grow fruit. Clone an object. And see how we go if that works. And you know what? I'll just leave these here because all I need to do is put them all and make sure I have at least a double of all of them. Would be nice to have There, we got that completed. Now we need to clone a serum. So, what serum should we clone? Let me look. This is synthetic food. We'll clone that. We're gonna have any luck with that. He's had a lot of luck so far today. Much more than he did the other day when I was trying to clone things. Which is kind of nice. I like that. So now we need to mix the ghost goose serum. And we need to have a deep conversation with Arabella. So we're going to look for that. Unless I missed it. There it is. I didn't miss it. So he's going to have that. And then once he's finished having that deep conversation, we are going to come over here and try and mix that ghost goo serum. We didn't really get much of a boost. I mean, I guess, like I said, we got to almost halfway, but given we've already cloned, we have to tinker. Oh, okay, well, we'll mix the ghost goose serum first. Hopefully we have lots of mushrooms in our inventory. We look a bit late. Oh, we don't have a lot of mushrooms. So we're going to clone them. Because if we want to make more, we need more. It took it out already. That's why there was showing 1. Because I had obviously had 3. I obviously had 4. Yay. It says we're successful, but he looks like he's still making it. We'll see. Oh, no, he got it. And we need to contact aliens, which we do want to do. So we're going to contact aliens, even though we don't actually need to, because we've completed all our tasks for the day. So we don't need to do anything else on here. So we're going to go contact the aliens, and then I'm probably going to just have them do some cloning. So I'll be back at the end of the day, unless something, really interesting happens, because I'm not going to do any more of these. I'll start the happy town, make everybody happy there. And, but like I said, other than that, I'm going to be back at the end of the day when he is finished, because he's done all his work tasks. So there's nothing really else for him to do here that he needs to for work. So here's our message. He did a fantastic job today, and it won't be long before academic prestige and scientific achievements arrive. And he made 1,194 simoleons, and it's going to be time for him to go home, and it's time for the weekend. So I'll be back when he gets home. Well, Eric's home. I've changed him to some hot weather clothes because it is, well, it's actually only warm out. I thought they were forecasting a heat wave. I thought it would be warmer so that he would need something better than what he has. I have him rallying the troops because his needs are not the greatest, and neither are Sylvia's. So I'm going to have her actually go do the cloud gazing this time. Let's go say hello to Bob too, or give him a treat and talk to him. Ask how his day was now that we're finished. Look at this. Someone wants to go on a blind date with Eric. Well, I guess he could always go on a date with someone. Doesn't mean anything's going to happen with it, because of course I want him to marry an alien. So unless this happens to be an alien, he's not going anywhere. Unless, of course, he has babies, and then we don't need to marry an alien. So, but why don't we do this? I think that's kind of fun. So we're going to go on this blind date and see how it turns out, see if there's even anyone turns up. So I'll be back when he gets there. Well, I have to say, this does not look like where I thought it was going to be. But since we're on a date, why don't we swap him over to the soulmate aspiration? Because even if this isn't going to be his soulmate, because I don't know if this is the person. Oh, this is his date. Okay. Well, we'll calm his emotions, but then we're going to go inside. Are we going to go together? Yeah, I'm sure you're tense. Why don't we go here together, because it's thundering out. That's what happens when you calm emotions. You can see him sort of, yeah, she's not going to really get untense unless you bring her inside. He is not tense because he has the carefree trait, because I gave that to him before he started doing his transforming, because it can start fires, which it indeed did start a fire. So we're going to actually talk to her. We'll debate about aliens, since that's what we're interested in. I don't know if she's ever going to get rid of her attention because of this bad storm. We'll just do some friendly interactions. Oh, she doesn't seem to believe in aliens. Well, I've met an alien, so I know they exist. I've even been to an alien planet. I'm just going to do friendly interactions. Deep conversation. Flatter. I mean, maybe we'll do a couple of not so bad. We can challenge to be kind. We can do a cheerful introduction to Brianna. Cheerful introduction. This is actually, I don't know what you'd call her, the stepmother of Andromeda. Because she's my sim from my toddler edition of Rags to Riches. And then, if you want to see that, that's something you can see, but that's who she is. But it just, in long story short, she's the stepmother because her then fiance got abducted and came back pregnant. So she has helped raise, and they're now married. Oh, Brianna is mean. She's a geek and a bookworm, but she's not our date anyways. Where did our date go? He has a bumpin' beats from the DJ performance. Where'd our date go? I think that's who we actually need to talk to. Because I don't think we get very far if we don't talk to our actual date. But, oh well, forget it. We're just going to be out doing some fun things. Oh, there's our date. Okay, we don't need to go just talk to random people. We can go talk to her. She kind of looks like she's maybe pregnant. No, we're not going to have a first kiss. I'm sorry. That's a bad storm, I have to say. And I have to say, this does definitely not look like the ruins, but given it's raining out, if it was raining there, it wouldn't be very good to be there. Because, why don't we debate about aliens again? He's very happy from making a new good friend. Oh, we don't want to invite Liberty over. She's a kleptomaniac, so she might steal things from us. Who's this? They're here with this dance party. Okay, well, anyways, we're doing some, share some fishing tips with, which is our date? This one. Oh, she's materialistic. Oh, she's an adult anyways. We wouldn't want to, not really, discuss interests. And we can discuss the latest games. So it seems like she's enjoying the date. I guess Eric is friendly and being polite. So you do, as you can see, start with pink right away when you're on when you get set up on a blind date. And this feature, I'm pretty sure comes with Get Famous because that's the only time I've noticed it. I don't think it's the pack. I don't think it's the patch. I think it's the actual pack that gives it to you. So he seems to be, charming her a little bit. Their friendship has become very, very high. And of course not the romance, because I haven't really done anything romantic. Because I feel a little bit like we can ask if she's single. I mean, I'd hope she's single since she's come out on a date with us. And we can, compliment her appearance. So she is single, which is good since she's come out on a date. What I'd like to know is what her traits are. We're going to ask her about her career. And we're going to go away from doing the romantic. She's unemployed, which is fine. What I want to do is, I can't find any of the options. Deep conversation. There we go. That's what I want. I guess we can compliment her appearance again. Discuss interests. She's a foodie. Okay. Materialistic foodie. What's your last trait? Obviously she can't be a geek, or we would have some interactions to deal with being a geek, because I think he's a geek. Yes. He's a genius, good, and a geek. And she is jealous. One of my least favorite traits. Yeah, definitely not any interest to me. Someone jealous is of no interest. There's our brother. Let's go say hello. let's go say hello to our brother Brian. I'm gonna go over here and say, and he's here with his significant other, it seems like. That's actually good. The game has had them come together. I'm pretty sure Karasu was in a relationship with Brian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was. So that's kind of nice. So, but I think the date is almost over. We'll see. We'll see whether it has... It just ended. He's flirty from date success. So it seems like, much as we didn't really do very much, but didn't count as going on a date. Looks like you're having a good time, Eric. What's the last message? Well, that was a nice time. I'll call you. Maybe. Well, that's kind of understandable. We didn't really do very much. We talked to our date a lot, but we really didn't do very much that was romantic with her because we just weren't really that interested. But I am going to leave this part here. I'm going to take him home, and hopefully there's no thunderstorms going on when he gets home. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!